I want to talk to you guys about this idea that the virus, the bacteria, the parasite, or the candida is the cause of illness and disease. And a lot of therapies or systems of medicine has been developed around this theory that is false, or is not the full picture anyways. It's a very small part of the picture. We have biomedical treatment. We have even Western medicine a lot of times, and it has its applications in extreme cases or emergency cases where antibiotics and stuff like this are used. But in general chronic care, it is not the way you're going to get long-term health, long-term healing out of your children with autism or any health condition that has an overgrowth of candida, bacteria, viruses, or parasites. I want to give you guys an analogy of this. I want you to think of a fish in a fish tank, or a bunch of fishes in a fish tank. If you don't change that water in that fish tank for 6 months, what will happen is that water will get dirty, it'll get murky, it will be filled with viruses, bacteria, and on top of that, what will happen is the fish will get sick, the fish will die, it will get infections, it will get disease, it will develop chronic health. You know, fish can't tell us, but you get the idea. So it's the same thing in our body. We could keep giving that fish every medicine, every detox, every candida cleanse, every type of cleanse under the sun, and that fish will keep getting sick over and over and over again. The problem will keep relapsing, the problem will never get solved. It is the exact same thing with humans, with us, when it comes to chronic health, chronic condition, or any type of overgrowth of virus, bacteria, parasite, or candida. The problem is the environment that these things thrive in. It is not these things that are the problem directly. Okay? So what does that mean? The environment in the analogy I gave you guys is the water. The water is the unhealthy environment that the fish is living in, causing the fish to get sick. In our bodies, the environment is our body. Bacteria, parasites, candida, and all these type of overgrowths we see are a result of an unhealthy environment. They can only thrive in an unhealthy environment, which is our body. If our body or your child's body is not in homeostasis and has other issues going on, you could detox all these things you want and you will get benefits, maybe for a month, maybe temporarily, maybe not at all, but it will not be a long-term solution, and there will continually be a relapse of the symptoms that you're trying to help, because you're dealing with the effect, not the cause. The cause is an unhealthy environment. The effect is an overgrowth, whatever that may be, bacteria, parasite, candida, whatever it is. So understand the difference. There's a whole market set up of treating the cause, or the effect, the effect, not the cause. And it's a huge, huge problem. In homeopathic medicine, we don't have any antibiotics in homeopathic medicine. We don't have any cleanses in homeopathic medicine. We treat a patient with a condition. And when we treat a patient with a condition, we improve the overall health of that person, and those things cannot thrive in that environment anymore because we're improving the environment. So that's how it works. So think to yourself, whenever you see symptoms getting worse, I hear stories frequently with patients, and it's disheartening, it's kind of sad when I hear this, because I hear it over and over again, and it's because the healthcare practitioners that are advising them are deceived themselves and are kind of lost themselves sometimes. Not every time, but sometimes. In that the bacteria, the virus, the candida is the problem, and it's not, okay? So they get stuck in this world of chasing this virus, changing that bacteria, chasing this candida, killing this one off, killing that one off, doing large rounds of antibiotics to kill off the gut flora, and then reflooding it with healthy probiotics. And a lot of times this will cause so many problems that do not go away, that stay for months and months and months and years if left unchecked, with behavioral problems, with anger, aggression. The child becomes in pain. So you get, as a result, you see this self-injurious behavior and this type of thing. So this is so common. I hear it at least 3 times a week, and it's because people are deceived. So the goal, what you have to do, is we have to strengthen the environment of that child. When the environment of that child is strengthened, their body, their immune system, their GI tract, these unhealthy organisms cannot survive and they cannot thrive, okay? That's the way to true long-term healing. This is what homeopathy does. This is why we treat a person with a condition, not the condition themselves. We don't treat the candida, the virus, the bacteria. We treat a person with those things. When we strengthen the person and we prescribe for the person, symptoms disappear, the overgrowth disappears, and it doesn't return. I hope this was helpful for you guys.